I think the screen is visible, students. Yes. Once again, good
Yes, sir.
morning,
Yes, sir.
everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. So you can see here very important Laplace transform of derivative. So you can see we were discussing about the importance of by using your Laplace transform, how one can utilize or make it a very easy derivatives or differentiation. You can see here, students. So what this property says, if f dash of t and its n minus 1 derivative are continuous, then so you can see f dash exists means differentiation exists. When differentiation exists, what Laplace is going to do? Yes, Laplace will take the form in the form of like this, that is f of Laplace transform of f raised to n of t is equal to s raised to n f dash s minus s raised to n minus 1 f of 0 minus s raised to n minus 2 f dash 0, and it will continue in this form. Then you can see this is at the end, it is only f raised to n minus 1 of 0. So is it clear? So means looking at the initial conditions, one can easily understand this. How we are going to use this property, one can easily understand by solving the first example itself. So we'll move back to the example, very simple example we have, students. Only thing, first example, you should be attentive and concentrate on the screen, that how you are going to get the next step. That is very important, students. You can see we'll solve the example. So we'll just take solving the differential equations using Laplace transform. See the magic, students. You can see this is a tool. Laplace transformation is a tool. Now how you're going to using the differential equations, how we can use Laplace transform. Okay, so let us see here. Okay, so we'll just start now. See, first one I will take here, right? So they have clearly given here, that is d square y upon dt square plus k square y is equal to 0. So y of 0 is equal to 2, y dash of 0 is equal to 0. Okay, so these are the conditions they have given. Now I can write this dy upon dt as y dash. I think you have come across this, students. So d square y upon dt square is equal to, we can take this as y double dash. Is it clear? So we can see here n. So this can be written as like this, f double dash of t, because this is a function. So you can see if you draw any curve, I think you know this is a basic, f of x is equal to y, right? But here you can see the variable x is our time domain is there, therefore we have taken f of t is equal to y, or y is equal to f of t. Am I right? So therefore one can easily identify there are two dashes there, right? So n is equal to 2 means you're going to use this formula, substituting n is equal to 2. I will show you how to write this formula, very important. So first you can see this right. So I'm explaining all the details of the this question in the first example. In the second example we'll directly simplify it. Okay, students. So any equation is given in this form, one can easily write this as, I will write this as y double dash plus k square y is equal to 0. Is it clear? So why I have written this y double dash? Because you can see here, we know that what we know, students, we know that that is wkt is
D
nothing
square
but
y by dx square
d
dt
square
square
y
is equal
upon
to y
dt
double
square is
dash.
equal to y double dash. Very good. So you have to identify this. I think you have used in your diploma classes also. You have seen m1 and m2 in diploma. Everyone knows this, right? Y double dash is nothing but d square y upon dt square. Okay, very good, excellent, beta, you are right. So at least you are understanding why this is being written. So many students, what they ask, sir, where is d square y upon dt square? So previous class, previous semester I got this question, that sir, what is d square, where is d square y upon dt square? So I have now, before class starting the example only, I have told you y double dash is nothing but d square y upon dt square. dt square. Okay, now after writing in this equation form, so one can easily see this is a differential equation. Okay, so I will take this as DE. What is DE? Differential equation. So when you get in this form, immediately you are going to apply Laplace transform on both sides. Okay, let us see now. So I will take this as Laplace transform of y double dash plus k square y is equal to Laplace transform of 0 is 0 only. Please remember this, students. Okay, so therefore you can see Laplace transform of y double dash. I will show you first. So we can see here n is equal to 2 is there, right? Because second derivative will take n is equal to 2. Now compare this formula. Yes, it is s raised to n, means this is s raised to 2, right? Okay, also I can, because this is in terms of y they have given, so means f dash of s, I can take this as y. Okay, so therefore you can see here I can write this as f dash of s. I'm going to write this as y. So this is s square y. Okay, minus, I will continue this. Now you can see minus, here we see s raised to n minus 1 is there. So you can see s raised to 2 minus 1. Then we have f of 0. F of 0 again, one can easily write this as f of 0 as y of 0. Okay, so all the steps I am writing here. So this is going to become y of 0. Is it clear? Then you can see this is n minus 2. N minus 2 is 0. So therefore this doesn't exist. So we'll go directly to the last term. So this is f n minus 1 of 0 is equal to, I can take this as y of n minus 1 of 0. So function also you can see how I am writing in terms of y. So therefore this will become minus y 2 minus 1 of 0. Is it clear? Everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have
Yes, sir.
gone very, very slow. So I can now simplify this. Y is s square y minus s raised to 2 minus 1 is 1. So I will write 1 y of 0 minus, here also you can see y raised to 2 minus 1 is y. So therefore y is equal to 0. So we can see, yes, by using this formula, by using this property, Laplace transform of derivative property, L of y double dash is equal to s square y minus s y of 0 minus y of 0. Sorry, this is 2 minus 1 is y dash of 0. Is it clear, students? Any doubt? This is also 2
No, sir.
minus 1 will take 1. Any doubt, students? Please ask me. Okay, so now I will substitute this value. Therefore, this y dash will become now in this form. So you can see this is s square y minus s raised to 1 is 1 only. So there is no change in the s. Y of 0 minus, you can see this is y dash, means first derivative. Please remember this. This is a derivative. Y raised to 2 minus 1 will become y raised to 1, which is the derivative y dash of 0 plus. So y double dash, Laplace transform of y double dash I have written. Now you can see here Laplace transform of k square y. So what will be Laplace transform of k square y, students? So k square is constant. I will write it down k square as it is. So you can see Laplace transform of y. So we can see this is y dash I will take. Okay. Otherwise, you can write this as f dash of s. So just for simplification, I have taken this as y dash. So therefore, plus k square y dash is equal to 0. Is it clear, student? This is very important step. Please note it down. If you have not understood, I will repeat once again. Yes, students, understood?
Yes,
So I have
sir.
used
Yes,
this
sir.
1 and 2 and yes, beta. Okay. So here f dash of yes, this is so Laplace transform of y is y dash. Please remember this, students. Laplace transform of f of t will become this as f dash of yes. Similarly, Laplace transform of y will be y dash. So Laplace transform of y double dash will be equal to s square y dash minus s y of 0 minus y dash of 0. So remember this equation 1. Then Laplace transform of k square y is equal to k square y dash. So why this is y dash I have written, that is Laplace transform of y is nothing but y dash. This is also treated as f dash of yes. Okay. Now we'll simplify this. Now can you take the common part from this? One can see. Can I take any common part here, students? Yes. So we can see this and this value. Y dash is common, so we'll take y dash outside. So what will remain in the bracket? It is s square plus k square. S square plus k square. Is it clear, students? Okay. Now you can. I will substitute the initial condition. I will also substitute the initial condition. What is the initial condition they have given? Whenever y of 0 is there, we are going to put this as 2. So this is by A. I will take this as equation A. So one can see here y of 0 is equal to 2. So that I am going to use, as well as, and they have also given y dash of 0 is 0. Am I right? Yes, friends, y dash of 0 is 0. Okay, so these two condition I will apply. So you can see this is y dash of 0 is there, therefore minus this is going to become 0. Yes, or this you can see minus yes y of 0. So this is yes. I'm simplifying this value. Yes, y of 0. Y of 0 is 2. So I will substitute here 2 minus y dash of 0 is 0. So this is equal to 0. Is it clear, students? Any doubt here? See, students, I'm going very slow. See, these two value, from these two, I have taken y dash common. So you can see s square plus k square I will get here. Then this is minus as it is. Yes, I have written as it is. Y of 0 is 2. That 2 I have substituted. Again, minus is as it is. Y dash of 0. Y dash of 0 is 0. They have given in the question itself, students. Okay. So now we'll simplify this. So what I will take, y dash I want to find y dash is equal to, you can see I will bring this minus 2s on this side. Can anybody tell me what will become? Minus 2s, if I bring it on RHS side, it is going to become plus 2s. So please note down, this is plus 2s. Okay, then divided by, this is s square plus k square into y dash is there. So I have written y dash in the LHS side. So you can see this s square plus k square I will get. Is it clear, students? So okay, so if you are getting confused, I'll try to rewrite this once again. See, I'll simplify this y dash s square plus k square minus 2s is equal to 0. Am I right? S square plus k square is equal to 2s. See this minus, if I bring it on RHS side, it is going to become plus. Okay, further when you simplify, I will bring this numerator in the denominator. Therefore, this is y dash is equal to 2s upon s square plus k square. k square. That is what I have written here. Y dash is equal to 2s upon s square plus k square. So why we have done, I will tell you the trick here. Please remember here, students. See, in the previous classes, seen that they have given this directly. That is, f dash of s used to give. That is the inverse Laplace transform, ILT. That is inverse Laplace transform they used to give in terms of s, and then by using L inverse, right, f dash of s, we used to get f of t. Yes, by definition of Laplace transform, right, students? So directly they used to give this as f dash of s, but here in this derivative you have to find what is f dash of s, which is y dash. So please remember, f dash of s is nothing but equal to y dash. S is nothing but some parameter. So this one step is increase. What is that? You have to find by taking the equation, the given equation, you are going to take differential equation, and you are going to find f dash of s. This is the first step in derivative. Please remember, note it down, students. Very, very important. After finding f dash of s, then and then only you can apply the formula. So you can see, I will take now applying inverse Laplace transform. So you can see this is L inverse y dash is equal to 2 is constant, so we'll write 2 outside. This is L inverse s upon s square plus k square. Can anybody tell me?
Cos 80.
Yes, cos 80. Definitely your answer is good. So you can see this is L inverse cos 80 is equal to s upon s square plus a square. But please remember, here they have given
KK.
a, that is what. So this is s upon s square plus a square is equal to cos 80. This formula will use, but you can see here a is k. Very good, you have identified, very good. So therefore this is 2 cos kt. Yes, students, therefore this Laplace will become now y of t. So any doubts, students? So this is our answer. Is it clear? So you can see, I can write this as L inverse y dash is equal to Laplace inverse Laplace transform f dash of s is also 1, which is nothing but f of t or y of t. Instead of function f, we are taking here y because it is an equation. So in equation we always take y as the variable, student. Is it clear? I
Excuse me,
think this
sir.
is quite easy. Yes. Yes, beta.
So Prajwal wants to join. Please accept him, sir.
Okay. So okay, Prajwal, you have joined. Is Prajwal there? Hmm. Yes, I think he has joined. So admitted, no problem.
So
Okay.
basically, what are the steps from starting, sir? How to
Okay, I
go
will
about?
tell you one by one. I'll repeat this example. Everyone stop writing, concentrate on the screen, don't see here and there. Sit in one place and look at the screen. You can see here. So first very very important step, write the correct question. Many of the students, what they do in the exam, they write wrong question and they solve, and then they say that they have written right. But see, first step, write the question properly. Then apply Laplace transform. So first step, apply Laplace transform. This is the step one. Okay. So here you can see, after applying the Laplace transform, you are going to get the value s raised to n f dash of s minus s raised to n minus 2 f dash of 0. This formula I'm going to use and get back this value in terms of s. I want to find the value of f dash of s. Please remember this, students, very very important. So by using this derivative, what this is doing, yes, derivative, it is helping you, it is a tool, it is converting, giving back the Laplace, inverse Laplace transform in terms of parameters. Yes, this value you are going to get, f dash of s you will get, right? Because we are continuing the inverse Laplace transform, right, students? There in the previous class, directly they used to give this in terms of s as the parameter, and then immediately you were applying the inverse Laplace transform, get the answer. But here what they have given, one step they have increased, derivative differential equation they will give. By using this differential equation, you have to find f dash of s. After finding f dash of s, you are going to apply inverse Laplace transform. So after applying inverse Laplace transform, so this is your step 2. So you can see this is applying inverse Laplace transform using the formula. You will get the answer y of t is equal to 2 cos kt. So remember only 2 steps. First step, whenever differential equation is given, apply Laplace transform, use this formula and get back f dash of s. Is it clear? Then applying inverse Laplace transform, you can see this is f of t. So only 2 steps you have to remember. Is it clear? Any doubt? Yes, students, will you solve the next example? Okay. Students, if you have any doubt, please ask me now only. So I'll just make this question a little bit 20. Right. So one can easily see the second question, students. Will you solve this problem now? Okay, those who have understood, sincerely solve this problem, and those who are getting still confused, right? Still, if you have any doubts, you can look back the second question, how you are going to solve this. Very, very important and definite question in the final exam, students. Derivative 1 question will come. Similar type of questions will come. Okay, so let us see now. First, write down the question properly. So first step, y double dash plus 5y dash plus 6y is equal to 5 e raised to 2x. Is it clear? Okay. Now, first step, step 1, what we have? Apply Laplace transform. Okay. So when you apply Laplace transform on both the sides, right? So we'll take Laplace transform of y double dash plus 5y dash plus 6y is equal to 5 is constant, so I'll write 5 outside. Laplace transform of e raised to 2x. Okay. Now we'll see one by one. So I will write using the formula. So you can write down this formula, very very important formula, this ones. Okay. Just wait. I'll just take this formula. And write it down now. See, I will simplify all the values first one by one. First, I will find L of y double dash. I think L of y double dash we have already done. Yes, here it is. So therefore, I will take this. Okay. So one can see we have already used this. L of y double dash is equal to s square y dash minus s y of 0 minus y dash of 0. We're going to take this as 1. So next I want to find, can anybody tell me what is Laplace transform of y dash? Yes, can anybody tell me? Please try this, students. Laplace transform of y dash. Okay, so you also try. I will also tell you. See, this is s raised to n is there. So I will take this as s raised to 1. So you can see, compare this equation. N is 1 here. Am I right? N is equal to 1. So this is going to become s raised to 1. Then this is y dash is there. Yes. So it is the f dash of s. Therefore, I am going to take y dash minus s raised to 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 means 0. So s cannot be 0. Therefore, this terms you are not going to get, because this is in terms of negative. Negative terms will not come. It is very difficult to simplify, or it is, does not exist. So therefore, we don't take this. Directly we go for f raised to n minus 1 of 0. But here you can see f raised to, again this is 1 minus 1. It is again 0. Okay, so now we'll simplify this. So this is again minus s raised to 1 minus 1, right, y of 0. So derivative will not be in negative. So therefore, remaining terms will become automatically 0. So therefore, this is equal to y y dash minus s raised to 1 minus 1 is 0. Therefore, I will not write s. Only I will take y of 0. Yes, students, any doubt, please ask me. Therefore, L of y dash is equal to s y dash minus y of 0. So this equation 2. So we'll now simplify this. So that implies, so we'll just simplify first Laplace transform of y double dash. So it is y s square y dash minus s y of 0 minus y dash of 0. So this is over. Next, plus phi is constant, so I'll write phi outside. So whatever terms are there, y dash, Laplace transform of y dash is s y dash minus y of 0 plus 6 is again constant. I will write 6 as it is. Yes, students, they can see again Laplace transform of y. Can anybody tell me Laplace transform of y? What we write? Yes, students, can you see the screen?
Y dash.
Yes, very good. Your answer is right, beta. Very good, excellent. It is y dash. So therefore, this is 6 y dash is equal to, this is 5 is constant. So I will write 5 as it is. Can anybody tell me what is Laplace transform of e raised to 2x? Or this is
1 by s more.
yes, any idea? I think we used to take this as 80, right?
1
E raised
upon
to
s
80.
minus 2. 1 upon s minus 2.
Very good, very good, very good, excellent. You are right. 1 divided by s minus a we used to take. Therefore, a we have taken this as 2. Therefore, you are understanding Laplace transform. So this is e raised to 2, yeah, x will become 1 upon s minus 2. So therefore, I will substitute here 1 upon s minus 2 is the correct answer. So you have understanding how to simplify this now. Okay, so this step is very, very important. Step 1, applying Laplace transform. Is it clear? Yes. Can anybody tell me what will be the next step? What you are going to find exactly here? Yes, I want to find f dash of s y dash. Yes, I want to find this. So what I will do, or I will just first open all these brackets. So therefore, this will become s square y dash minus s y of 0 minus y dash of 0 plus, I will multiply this 5 inside this bracket, so this is going to become 5 yes y dash minus 5 y of 0 plus 6 y dash is equal to 5 divided by yes minus 2. So this step is very important, students. Any doubt, please ask me. Yes, students, any doubt? Okay, so let us see where are y dash. So here one we have, this is 1 and this, so 3. You can see I will take y dash common in from this equation. What are terms remaining here? This is s square is remaining, plus from this one can see 5s is there, so I will take 5s plus, in this you can see 6 is there, therefore I will take this as 6. Is it clear? Okay. Now, after simplifying this, now I will take this as y. So you can see this is minus. I will take here y of 0. Y of 0, if I take out outside minus y of 0. So I'll just mark this as double line. So minus y of 0, if I take out, what is remaining? Yes plus 5. See, if you have any doubt, please ask me, students. Okay. Next value is remaining, only this term is remaining, so I will take directly minus y dash of 0 is equal to 5 divided by s minus 2. We are going to modify this equation in this fashion. So now we can see here they have given the initial condition, y of 0 is 2 and y dash of 0 is equal to 1. So that value I will substitute here. So therefore I will write y dash of s square plus 5s plus 6 minus, what is y of 0? Yes, students, what is y of 0?
2.
2. Very good. So this is 2 s plus 5. And what about y dash of 0?
0.
Yes,
One.
beta, you are right. Yes, it is 0. So you have understood how to simplify the, substitute the y of 0 and y dash of 0 value. So remaining terms as it is. Don't change the remaining terms. Okay. Now I want y dash. So how we will simplify this? Just see. So I will take this value.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, beta. Yes. Please ask me the question.
Y dash
So
is
y
1,
dash
sir.
of 0 is
1,
taken
sir.
as
1, sir.
so y dash of 0 is taken as 1.
See, y dash of 0 is 1. So don't get confused. What is they have given, right? Yes, you should be very careful. So what you have given the answer that I have written, y dash of 0 here is, please see here, it is y dash of 0 is 1. So this is what you should not make mistake. Okay. So you should be very careful while giving the answer. You should give correctly. If you give wrong, then you will get wrong answer. Okay. So y dash of 0 is 1. Very good. You observed it very well. Okay. Now again further, is there any doubt again still? Just check once again. See. Now only you tell me if you have any doubt. No doubt. Shall we continue? Okay. So I will bring this terms on this side. So this will become y dash of s square plus 5s plus 6 is equal to 5 upon s minus 2. So you can see these two terms are in terms of minus. If I bring it on RHS side, it is going to become plus 2s plus 5 plus 1. Okay, no problem, students. Now we'll simplify this. I can write it this in terms like 5 divided by s minus 2 plus 2s. I'll just open this bracket and multiply 2 inside this bracket. So 5 into 2 is 10 plus 1. So therefore, I can again write this in terms of like this. I'll further simplify this equation. So we'll take LCM s minus 2. Is it clear? I will take the LCM s minus 2. I will multiply here yes minus 2, I will multiply here, yes minus 2, I will multiply here, yes minus 2, and here I have to multiply 1. So this is 5 minus 2 yes minus 2 plus 10 into yes minus 2 plus yes minus 2. So what I have done here, students, I have taken the LCM. Further, if you simplify, you can see this is 5 minus 2s into s will become 2s square. Minus into minus will become plus. This is 2 into 2 will become 4. This is 4s plus. Again, I will multiply this 10 inside this bracket, so it will become 10s minus 2 into 10 is 20 plus s minus 2 divided by oh
Sir,
this is
plus 2s.
plus. Correct. See, you should be very careful. Only this will change. 2s square minus 4s. So please be careful, students. Very important. Divided by s minus 2. Still, if you have any doubt, please ask me. So therefore, this is equal to, you can see 2s square is there. Again, what all terms are common? You can see this s is there. 4s minus 4s plus 10s will become plus 6s. 6s plus s will become plus 7s. Okay. Next we have this is 5 minus 2, then minus 20. So you can see 5 minus 22. Is it minus 17? Please check. Okay, so see this you are going to write in terms of 2s square plus 7s minus 17 divided by s minus 2. Okay, now I will write, I want only y dash. So y dash is equal to, I will bring this s square plus 5s plus 6 in the denominator. So therefore this is going to become 2s square plus 7s minus 17 divided by s square plus 5s plus 6 into s minus 2. So this is your Laplace transform. So we are not completed the full answer. This is only Laplace transform. Can anybody tell me what will be the next step? Please guess.
Partial fraction.
Yes, excellent. Very good. So you are very fast. So you got it now. There is only one method to simplify or split this equation is partial fraction. So this again you are going to do partial fraction. So I will just show you the equation we have taken s square 5s plus 6. I will split this such a way that it must be s square plus 3s plus 2s plus 6. Am I right? Please just check. From this and this equation you can see s is common. This is s plus 3 plus in this 2 is common, so this is s plus 3. So again in these two values s plus 3 is common, so one can easily see s plus 3 is common means what is remaining here, s is remaining and 2 is remaining. Therefore, so you must be fast now. So this is 2s square plus 7s minus 17 divided by s plus 3, s plus 2, and this is s minus 2. So can anybody tell me what is the a, b and c values? Please start solving this, students, very fast. So you can see again, I will split this equation in terms of like this. 2s square plus 7s minus 17 divided by s plus 3. You are very well, you are perfecting now, perfect in partial fractions. So use partial fractions and tell me A, B and C value. So you can see this is equal to A divided by S plus 3 plus B divided by S plus 2 plus C divided by S minus 2. Please check, can anybody solve this fast? Okay. So this is equal to, now this will be 2s square plus 7s minus 17. I think you know now what you are going to multiply everywhere. You are going to multiply s plus 3, s plus 2, and this is s minus 2. You are going to multiply everywhere. So you can see you must be quite fast. So this is s plus 3, s plus 2, s minus 2. See, I cannot write fast on this digital pad. So please, you must be fast. So this is, I have multiplied on the LHS side. So this is equal to A into S plus 3, S plus 2, S minus 2 divided by, see all the steps I am writing, students, please remember. So B into S plus 3, S plus 2, S minus 2 divided by S plus 2. This is okay. Now last one is the C, right? I'm trying to write all the steps. So one can easily see that what will get cancelled. Yes, in the numerator and denominator, you can see, students, what all things will get cancelled. You can see in the LHS side, these two are in the numerator and denominator will get cancelled. 3 is will get cancelled, s plus 2 will get cancelled, s minus 2 will get cancelled. Therefore, so this is going to become 2s square plus 7s minus 17 is equal to A into, please students solve A, B and C and tell me what are the answer of A, B and C. Please try this, students. Okay, plus C, s plus 3 and s plus 2. So this is what we get the equation, right? So now to find, right, what I'm going to find, A, B, C, such a way that, tell me, anyone can, students can tell me what I have to substitute. Yes,
Sir, minus 2.
yes,
minus
very
2.
good. Minus 2 is the correct answer. So you can see
A and
automatically,
C. 0.
yes, A and C will become 0. So I will substitute minus 2 is very good. Excellent, beta. So this is 2 into minus 2 square plus 7 into minus 2 minus 17 is equal to, here you can see minus 2 plus 2 will become 0, means the first term will become 0. Very good. So this is plus B minus 2 plus 3 minus 2 minus 2 plus. So one can easily see this is minus 2 plus 2. So you can see minus 2 plus 2 will become 0. 0 into this full term will become 0. So therefore I take this as 0. Can you tell me what is B value?
Sir, 23 by 4.
Yes, very good. B is 23 by 4 is the correct answer. Excellent. You are fast now. You are faster than me. You are solving very well. Okay, so please, remaining students, check. Are you getting the same answer or no? So will you try for what is the next value? Can I choose? Which value I have to choose now?
2.
Yes, very good. It is plus 2. Excellent. So which values will get cancelled?
A and B.
Yes, A and B will get cancelled. Excellent. So substitute the values. 2 square plus 7 into 2 minus 17 is equal to, A is 0, B is 0 plus C, 2 plus 3 and 2 plus 2. Can you tell me what is the value of C?
1 by 4.
Excellent. You got the correct answer, beta. Yes, yes is equal, C is equal to 1 upon 4 is the correct answer. Can you tell me what will be the yes value, next value, what I have to substitute?
Minus 3.
Minus 3, very good. So you understood how to solve the partial fraction. So I will substitute minus 3 in this equation. you can see substituting the value of minus 3. So we can see this is a, you will get a value, that is minus 3 plus 2 and minus 3 minus 2. B is 0 and C is 0, because here you can see minus 3 plus 3 will become 0. This is again minus 3 plus 3. So this is also 0. Only A value will get. So can anybody tell me what is the value of A? Yeah, students, you should be fast now. Please tell me what is the value of A.
4.
Yes, check once again. Yes, everybody is getting 4.
Ten by three, sir.
Yes, it is A is equal to
10 by 3.
10 by 3. Yes, please check, is it 4 or 10?
Minus 10 by 3, sir.
minus 10 by 4.
Okay, we'll just see. So LHS, you can see this LHS is minus 20 is equal to, this is 5A. Am I right?
So minus 4 answer.
So therefore E is equal to minus 4. Any doubt? Please check. See, this is 5A. You can just see 18 minus 21 minus 17. Is it minus 20? So A is equal to minus 4 is correct answer. Please check, students, once again, because everyone is getting different
Minus 4.
answer. Minus 4 is correct?
Correct,
Yes?
sir. Correct, sir.
Correct? Are you satisfied with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we'll substitute in this y dash. So y dash is equal to, now I'll substitute here in this, that is, where is A? Yes, this is our value. Y dash is equal to A upon S plus 3. I will substitute all the values. So this will become minus 1 of minus 4 upon S plus 3 plus 23 upon 4 divided by S plus 2 plus, what is C? 1 upon 4. So 1 upon 4 yes minus 2. So this is the partial fraction what we get, student. Now what you are going to do, apply. Yes, please students, please mute yourself better. I can hear your voice in between.
Sir, 957.
Yes, beta, I can hear your voice. Please mute yourself. ये अपन
राहुल
voice
पाटिल
sound बढ़ा देते हैं. Yes, mute yourself.
Rahul.
राहुल पाटिल please mute your mic.
Mr. Rahul.
Yes, Rahul. I can hear you. You are drinking tea.
Sorry, sir.
Yes, okay, sorry, no problem. So now you can see you are going to apply the inverse Laplace transform. Now, which formula you are going to use? So this is minus
E raised to
4.
80.
Yes, e raised to minus 3 but this is in terms of x. So I think you can see here they have given x is the variable, not t. So t is not the variable here. Please remember it is x is variable. Therefore, one can change this instead of t. We'll take this as e raised to minus 3x plus 23 upon 4 e raised to minus 2x plus 1 upon 4 e raised to 2x. So this is your y of yes. This is your answer, students. Is it clear? So any doubt, please ask me, students. Yes, students, any doubt?
No, sir.
Yes, thank you.